So a little confession to make. When I do these, I usually record quite a few in a row. So I batch them all up and then edit them and obviously post them. That's what most people do on YouTube, but what I've come to understand. The reason I'm pointing this out is because you've probably noticed the tinsel in the background here and the Christmas decorations, and you're probably watching this video and it's like fucking February and you're thinking, is this motherfucker just not put his Christmas decorations down? No, it's because I've been recording this back before Christmas. So I'm coming to you, I'm either talking to you in the future or you're just watching something in the past. Back to ABV TV, where I drink beer on the internet. Today we are drinking a red IPA, something different, from Bentspoke in Canberra, something different. I've realised in the short time I've been doing this, I've done a few red IPAs, because it is my favourite style, and quite a few from Bentspoke now, which apparently I'm a fanboy for. And that glass is horribly dirty. Look at that. When the bubbles stick to the glass like that, dirty. Down there, dirty. Slightly better. Still doesn't make the fact that it is a dirty glass. Anyway, colour-wise, a nice, deep, garnet red colour. Nice, big, sort of off-white head there. You can look past the dirty glass, which anytime I've posted a photo on Instagram, which you can follow me on at ABV blog, especially old photos where, because like I'll put old photos from beers that I've taken photos of from years and years and years and years ago. Nice piece of history. But back then I didn't quite understand the necessity of a clean glass. And so a lot of those photos are very, very dirty glasses by the bubbles that are stuck to the side of the glass. And I always get shit in comments for it. So I try and make an effort now to not have dirty glasses, but every now and again, clearly my cleaning has gone to shit. But having said that, most of the bubbles are now gone. Aroma wise, this beer is very malty. It has that sort of toffee caramel flavour to it. I do get a little bit of a stone fruit hop aroma coming from this one as well. But for the most part, what we're getting here is the malt. So very caramel toffee, as I was saying before. Flavour wise, I'm also picking up maybe just very subtle hints of chocolate in there. The caramel and the toffee does come through, and a lot of those sort of malt flavours do contribute to that nice dark red colour that you're seeing in this beer. But yeah, there's probably a little bit of chocolate in there as well, which just adds a little bit of sweetness, more sweetness to this beer. Hop profile, I'm kind of struggling a little bit in terms of what I'm actually picking up here. So I feel like I'm getting some sort of stone fruit kind of flavors, but because the malt really dominates, it's kind of hard to really sort of pinpoint what it is. I'm gonna take a wild guess that Cascade is probably in there. Maybe a little bit of Simcoe or Mosaic. Not really sure. It is very much a malt driven red IPA, but a very delicious red IPA as that. Now compared to like a modus operandi red IPA, which I do love, it's not the same, and I can't really say you would compare the two because they're kind of very different within that red IPA spectrum. Modus operandi's former tenant is much more hop driven, and sort of that's probably one where the hops maybe overbalance the malt flavors, while this complete reverse, malt overshots the hop that's coming through with this beer. But again, it's a really nice, delicious example of a good red IPA. So I'm a bit of a fanboy for red IPAs. I'm a sucker for them. I think they're just a really nice beer style, which, you know, when done right, will have that nice balance of the heavy malty flavors that beer is traditionally known for, plus that sort of new world hop flavor that is now becoming prevalent with craft beer. And plus I always like the fact that it is that nice deep red color beer. I don't know what it is, maybe because like I am a bit of a fan of the color red, clearly not at the moment because I'm wearing grey, but I am a bit of a fan of the red color. Yeah, so I think that's probably why I'm just always automatically drawn to a red IPA. It is delicious. So this one is called Red Nut, which always makes me giggle in a childish, immature way. But again, with Bentspoke, their whole thing is that it's around cycling and bicycles, which is a world I'm clearly not familiar with. I don't ride a bike, not really a fan of cycling and bicyclists in general. So I don't really know what the term red nut means. Guessing it has some sort of relevance. I kind of, again, in the childish, immature part of me goes, well, maybe that's when you've been sitting on a bike riding for hours and hours on end. When you're a guy, the nuts are a little sore, a little tender, a little red. That's where I'm thinking that comes from. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. That's what they're there for. The sweetness in that beer really does help its drinkability, because I think this is like 7%. Yep, 7%. So, you know, you're talking at your high end of your IPA ABV levels there, so it is a stronger beer. But yeah, the fact that it is so sweet just makes it quite drinkable, and you kind of hardly notice the alcohol content. But I dare say after a glass or two, it'll hit you real quick. Anyway, Bentspoke's Red Nut Red IPA. Go out and get him. And if you're watching the channel, because I always forget to do this, please like, subscribe, comment, share it on socials with your friends on Facebook, or the random strangers that you follow and who follow you on Instagram, or hell, if you have Twitter, put it on Twitter. I have a Twitter, but I don't do much with it. Not at all. I kind of find it a pointless medium. More of an Instagram guy. But anyway, do like, subscribe, and follow, and tell everyone about it, especially if you've got 5-10 minutes to kill and you want to see a old bearded man drink beer on the internet. This is the channel right here. Cheers.